Hi, I am Suganya, Assistant Professor in Department of Business Administration in Dr. SNS College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to continue the conditional statements part. So let us rewind what is meant by conditional statements, what are the types available in the conditional statements. So what is meant by condition is going to check the condition. Based on the condition only, the statements will be executed. That is the main concept of conditional statements. It falls into the three types. First one will be the if statement, second one will be the if-else statement, third one will be the if-elif statement. In my last previous video, we have discussed the if statement and if-else statement. If statement is nothing but it contains only the true part alone. So if-else statement contains the both true part and the false part. So if the condition read out into the true statements means if statement will be executed. It falls into the false statements means else part will be executed. So here we are going to discuss about if-elif statement. So what if-elif statement will going to do is it contains more than if statement. That's why it is called as a if-elif statement. Why we need to include more than one if statement means in many conditions. So one condition is not suitable for representing the if-else statement. For example, if I want to tell the student is pass in all subject means, then only the person will get the grade point, or else he won't get the grade point. Likewise, so here I am checking all the subject marks whether the student meet out the maximum mark or not. So then only he or she is getting the grade point. That's why I am going to use the if-elif statement. Okay, let us discuss the syntax for if-elif statement. If condition colon statement. Okay. Here also I am using else if. So again I need to give the condition. Again statement. So if the program contains more than if statement means we can include. Many number of elif statements may include. Finally we need to use only one else concept here. So what it going to do is it check the if condition. If condition means into the false means what it going to do is it directly execute the else part. So instead of that it going to check the elif statement condition. So it check the elif statement condition, it executes, and likewise it checks the elif statements. If the condition is made out into the true part here means it executes this elif concept alone. So it come out from the loop. After the true part means it automatically execute the statements and later it comes from the loop. We discuss the example for this. So I am checking the marks for the concerned student. M1 will be the 20. So mark 1 will be the 20, M2 will be the 40 and M3 will be the 50. So I need to tell whether the student getting grade or not. So for that I am using, basically I am using, so the checking criteria will be of 35. What it says is pass. So likewise I am checking M2 also. So again I am checking M3 marks also. So here what it did is, so I am checking each subject marks, M1 mark and M2 and M3. I am checking all these 3 marks whether he got pass mark or not. That is, my minimum mark will be of 35. If the marks meet out into the equal or greater than 35, then he will pass in that concerned subject. So likewise I am checking for the M2 and M3. Here it does not meet out into these three if statements. It directly falls into the else part, that is display the message as a fail statement. So in this video we have discussed about the if-elif statement with the syntax and also the example of the student marks. Thank you.